Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Happy Thursday. Today we're here to talk about a certain stock in particular, and yeah, we're gonna go in a deep dive on that stock and why it might be an amazing buy at this price. So yeah, be sure to like the video. Also subscribe if you guys enjoy this content, and leave a comment down below what stocks you want to see me cover. But yeah, so let's get right into it. The stock we're talking about today is AMD. AMD is actually my largest holding in this portfolio, and yeah, the stock has been on quite the downtrend. This past week, it's down 11%. Past month, it's down 10%. Past 3 months, it's down 26%. Year to date, down 17. I mean, this is people call it advanced money destroyer. They'd be right at this point. I mean, they're down 42% in the past year. In the past 5 years, they are up 110%. So I mean, as you can see, this is a company that has had growth and has been very expensive at some points and worth a lot of money. But over the past little while, it's gotten very cheap. Um, and I say that it's cheap, not lowly priced, because I think that this company has a lot of underlying value and a lot of untapped potential that people aren't really looking at. And I think the market is heavily underpricing AMD because I mean, if you see, it's dropping every single day, and today it opened at a around 105, and it's 101. I mean, if AMD drops below $100, I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to scoop up as many shares of this company as I can. I see great things for this company's future, and I think it's silly that AMD's at this price. Um, and yeah, something I wanted to talk about is this company that AMD acquired actually a while ago. But this is an article explaining why AMD spent $4.9 billion to buy ZT Systems. So yeah, I mean, you can see that basically a short little explanation of what ZT Systems is. It's a boutique maker of high performance systems based in the old school data center town of Secaucus, New Jersey. I'm not sure how to say that. But I mean, this is a company that specializes in advanced systems that AMD doesn't. And this is an acquisition that makes a lot of sense for AMD. They're kind of putting themselves in a spot that they weren't already in. And AMD doesn't build these, they are getting these from ZT Systems. And it's also booming. I mean, I think, or yeah, ZT Systems is in an industry that is projected to be worth, I think, I don't know, a couple billion more than it is right now. So I mean, if you add a couple billion on AMD's market cap, I mean, not even just a couple billion. I think it's tens of billions. I mean, that's a lot bigger of a company. But yeah, I mean, this is there's a lot of catalysts in the future for AMD. And we can see. I think the main consensus actually is that if you look at AMD's earnings quarter over quarter, it's kind of up down up down. They do usually they have beat or met expectations every quarter, but it's kind of up and down. But then if we go to Nvidia, which has been killing it, we can see that their earnings are, or yeah, I mean we can see their earnings are just up and up and up and up, and they've beat every single quarter. So yeah, Nvidia is definitely dominating the chip sector. They're a company that's definitely in a better place than AMD right now. But I also think that you have to buy these companies while they're cheap. I mean, Nvidia is not cheap. This is an expensive company. Do I think it's a buy still? Yes, it's a great company, and it's not. I wouldn't say it's as cheap as AMD, but I think it's definitely fairly priced and has the potential to go up a lot more. And I mean, you can see this company has not been destroyed like AMD. It's up in the past month and it's down in the past week because of today. But these semiconductor companies fall a lot very quickly and rise a lot very quickly. And this one has a market cap of 3 trillion. And I think AMD, it's not out of the picture for AMD to get there one day. I think AMD will definitely hit a trillion over these next 5 7 years. They'll get to that trillion mark. So that's why I'm sticking around with this company. I mean, that's a more than a 5x, almost. I think it's a 6x. So, I mean, that I would not be mad at that to 6x my money because I'm still putting as much more money as I can into AMD. It is my largest position, not by far, but it's a pretty big position in the portfolio. We're down today because of AMD. But yeah, I mean, the portfolio has been having a rough past week, past month. Past 3 months we're even down, but I mean you can see all time we're up, and I mean that's fine. But yeah, we're definitely been getting hit hard. I mean also we can look at the SPY. SPY is also getting hit hard. I mean it's down 0.57 today, but the past week it's down 3.5%. Past month it's down. Past 3 months it's down now. So yeah, I mean, SPY's getting hit hard too. It's not just my portfolio. I mean, the market's definitely, having a little bit of trouble right here. I mean, we can see over a year we're still up a lot, but I mean, it is taking a little bit of a breather, a little bit of a break. It's fallen a good amount. So I mean, if we can get back to that bull cycle, it would be great. But if not, it presents a lot of great buying opportunities like AMD. And yeah, that's why I think AMD is a great purchase in this market. I mean, there's not really much to it. Just look at the price, and then I mean, you can do your own research of. I mean, they even had a good earnings last quarter, I think. Let's see. So yeah, their earnings last quarter. I mean, you see their revenue was up 25% year over year, and the company dropped on earnings. Their operating income went up. Their margins did go down a little bit, but as this company is going back to the growth rates they had and the profitability that they had, that's going to happen. And I mean, yeah, look, they're beating, by a little bit, but I think they're setting the bar low this earnings report, and they're going to come out with a really good beat, over the next couple of earnings. The guidance was low for what I think this company is going to do. But yeah, guys, I mean, I'd take this bet, definitely. And I mean, let's just check out an option real quick on AMD that I'd take. I mean, this one looks beautiful. I think AMD over the next, I'd go for the 27 just to give myself a little bit more time. But yeah, I mean, I think I think it will rise, at least 20%. So, I mean, you make a little bit of money by then. But even then, I think that if you do, want to spend a little bit more money, you go for the $90 call. This stock, that's a little bit more secure, but I think the stock can definitely rise 40%. I mean, look at how, I mean, in the past 3 month span, it's been at $144. And in the past year, it's been at $227. I mean, this company moves, whether it's the downside or the upside, but they've already moved to the downside. So, I mean, I think that it's definitely possible in the next 2 years for them to reach back to where they were. And if they did do that, you're up, 3x your money. I mean, I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty good to me. And if you do want to opt for a more risky call, we could say this one for 1,000. You can. I mean, this is a lot cheaper, but if it does do what I think it's going to do, then you'll 4x your money. It's definitely a lot riskier, but I don't know, guys. I think AMD is a very good play right here, and I think there's a lot of things that are going for it in its favor. And this is a great stock, great management team. Lisa Su took over the company when it was, I think, $2 per share. And I mean, it's had a rough past 3 years, but I mean, look at what it's done since $2. This is a 50x, and was an 100x, and is gonna be an 100x in the near future. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Be sure to like the video. Also smash the subscribe button down below if you enjoy this type of content, and be sure to comment what stocks you guys want me to buy if you enjoy the video, what I can improve on. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.